primary way that he deals. And I don't want to sound like a televangelist here, but God does have a unique way of taking what we give and expanding it and stretching it, and has a unique way of shoveling back to us in blessings that just come out of nowhere. Again, don't want to sound like some televangelist, but here's my thing. If we shovel to God, God has a bigger shovel and He will shovel back. But that is part of giving. But there's an actual bigger part of giving. You must also not give just of finance, but you must give more importantly of yourself, your time, your talents. We are robbing God if we don't use ourselves for God in what He has done for us to spread the gospel. We need to give of ourselves. Now, there's different ways to give of yourselves. Some people, are going to be pastors. Not everybody. Some people are going to be music directors. Not everybody's going to do that. Some people sing in the choir. Some can't. Some do all sorts. But there are ways that you can serve. Perhaps you serve in some way outside of the church. It's easy to serve in the church in certain ways. Sometimes it's hard too. But there are ways of giving of yourself in your daily job. If you do things as you're doing it unto Christ, then that is giving of yourself out in this world. Maybe you teach school. Maybe you're a nurse. Maybe you're a doctor. Maybe you're a plumber. Maybe you're an electrician. It doesn't matter. Firefighter, you name it. Whatever you do, if you do it unto God, there's a ministry in everything that we do, in giving of ourselves and doing it as unto God. Sometimes giving of ourselves means being just pleasant and happy, even in dire circumstances as we find ourselves in today. Why is that? Because people need an uplift, and we're here as God's people to help be that catalyst. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says, "You are the salt of the earth." There's a reason for that, because salt was very important in his day and in his time. It's the most valuable thing of all. And we're to be that salt. We are to be that thing that flavors this world. We're to be that thing that enhances this world, that thing that preserves it. That's why we must give of ourselves. So remember, the last mark of discipleship, to be a true disciple, is to give. And I pray today that we'll give of ourselves, our time, our talents, and our possessions to God. Because if not, we're really robbing Him. And we don't want to do that, but we want to give very, very well to God. Many blessings, and the Lord be with you this day and always.